time for news on the hour.
Good evening and welcome to Citizen FM News at 6. I am Bolawala Makinde. The National Executive Committee, NEC, of the All Progressive Congress, APC, on Thursday elected former Kano State Governor Abdullahi Ganduje as the national chairman of the party. The party's NEC also elected former Senate spokesman Ajibola Bashiru from Osun State as national secretary. The two party officials were elected today at the 12th NEC meeting of the party held at the Congress Hall of Transcorp Hilton in Abuja. Addressing party leaders after his emergence, Ganduje thanked the president and promised that internal democracy would prevail in the party during his tenure. The ex-Kano governor pledged to ensure a scientific register of party members and pay utmost attention to election management and conflict resolution. According to him, there would be a level playing field for all party members during party primaries. Ganduje promised to hit the ground running to ensure victory for the party in all forthcoming governorship elections across the country. The Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) yesterday called for amendment of electoral laws to permit voting by Nigerians carrying out essential duties during elections. The commission noted that such persons include journalists, INEC officials, security personnel, and medical practitioners. INEC Chairman Professor Mahmood Yakubu made this known during the post-election review of the 2023 general elections with media stakeholders in Lagos yesterday. He said many Nigerians do not get the opportunity to vote because the law says one could only do so where he or she was registered. Also, Yakubu said contrary to what some people may think, INEC has nothing to hide concerning the conduct of the 2023 elections. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has vowed to thoroughly investigate the tragic death of a medical doctor, Waire Diasu, who lost her life due to a mechanical fault within the elevator at the doctor's quarters of the General Hospital, Odon, Lagos Island. Sanwo-Olu, who described the death of Diaso as devastating, empathized with the deceased family. Governor of Anambra State, Chukwuma Soludo, has said the removal of subsidy on premium motor spirit, popularly known as petrol, and the current floating of the naira are some of the disruptive changes Nigeria must undergo before it will emerge victorious. The former governor of Nigeria's Apex Bank also stressed the need for the country to embrace its greatest resource, which he said is human capital. The governor noted that the country must focus on the future while jettisoning the old order. He also stressed the need for a thorough embrace of technology, which according to him will provide more opportunities for youths in the society. According to a statement made available to our correspondent in Abuja on Thursday, Soludo made the disclosure during the commissioning of the Solution Innovation District in Awka, the state capital. Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello has welcomed Prince Shaibu Audu Abubakar, the ministerial nominee for Kogi State. During the meeting, Governor Bello acknowledged that Shaibu Audu's nomination as a minister designate was a result of his loyalty, patience, and patriotism towards both the state and the nation. He praised Audu for displaying remarkable qualities inherited from his late father, Prince Abubakar Audu, when he accepted the outcome of the APC governorship primaries in April and withdrew his case against the candidate in the state's best interest. This political understanding, he said, showed that the new minister-designate believed in the will of God regarding leadership. Governor Bello also highlighted the legacy of Shaibu Audu's father as a proponent of an indivisible Kogi state and expressed confidence that Shaibu Audu's role as minister would further strengthen his father's reputation as one of Nigeria's detribalized politicians. In foreign news, West Africa's regional bloc on Wednesday said a military intervention in junta-ruled Niger was the last resort as Nigeria cut electricity supplies to intensify pressure on the country's coup leaders. As ex-colonial power France sent in a fifth plane to evacuate its citizens, coup leader General Abdurrahmani Tiani insisted they had no reason to quit the country. Joining the departures, the United States ordered a partial evacuation of its own embassy in Niamey. West African military chiefs were meeting in Nigeria's capital, Abuja, to frame a response, while a delegation was in Niger for negotiations a week after the coup that shook the fragile nation. Fighting continues to be reported in several areas of Ethiopia's Amhara region between local militias and government troops. Clashes are taking place on the outskirts of Gondar, one of the biggest cities in the region. Residents have told the BBC that transport services have stopped, with intense fighting around the city's airport. People in Amhara have confirmed to the BBC that mobile data services have been cut in some of the major cities and towns within the region, including the capital, Bahir Dar. In Lalibela, home to famous rock-hewn churches, militias were in control of the airport on Wednesday, disrupting flights. In sports, chairperson, Nigerian Women's Football League Aisha Falode has clarified that FIFA will still pay the 2023 Women's World Cup prize money through the country's federation. FIFA Secretary General Fatma Samora, following the qualification of the Super Falcons to the second round of the Mondial, reportedly said the world's football governing body would send unpaid allowances to the country's women football team to the players directly. FIFA had announced that every player participating in the World Cup group stage will earn $30,000. Falode, while making a clarification during a chat, said the World Cup prize money will be ring-fenced to ensure it gets to the players without interference from a third party. She noted that Falcons' prize money from the ongoing World Cup will still be routed through the NFF. Arsenal striker Gabriel Jesus has had minor knee surgery and will miss the start of the Premier League season. Jesus did not play in Wednesday's pre-season win over Monaco, and manager Mikel Arteta confirmed afterwards that the Brazilian forward will be out for a few weeks after a little procedure. The injury of the 26-year-old is related to the knee problems he had last season, which also required surgery. Speaking after Arsenal beat Monaco 6-5 on penalties following a 1-1 draw at Emirates Stadium, the Gunners' boss said Jesus had felt some pain in his knee for the past few weeks. And that has been Citizen FM News at 6. I am Bolawola Makinde. Good evening.
Citizen FM Abuja. Now we be the voice of the people.